Have you ever wondered if every good deed someone does secretly benefits them in some way, or if acting purely for yourself is ever justified? It is a fascinating question that touches on the very core of human motivation and morality. No, ethical egoism and psychological egoism are not the same concept, though they both deal with self-interest. The key difference lies in their fundamental nature. One is a descriptive theory about how humans actually behave, while the other is a prescriptive ethical philosophy about how humans ought to behave. Psychological egoism is a descriptive theory proposing that all human actions are ultimately motivated by self-interest. This means even when people perform seemingly altruistic acts, like helping a friend or donating to charity, the underlying motive, according to this view, is a benefit to themselves, perhaps feeling good or avoiding guilt. It aims to explain human motivation, asserting that this is simply how our minds work. Conversely, ethical egoism is a normative or prescriptive theory. It argues that people should act in their own self-interest, meaning that acting for one's own good is the morally right thing to do. It tells us what our moral duty is, rather than describing our inherent nature. Understanding this distinction is crucial for analyzing ethical arguments. To apply these ideas, consider the kind of claim being made. If someone is stating how people naturally behave, they are likely discussing psychological egoism. If someone is advocating for a course of action based on what is morally right for the individual, they are likely engaging with ethical egoism. Always ask yourself whether the statement describes an observation or prescribes a duty. A helpful way to remember this is to think of psychological egoism as an empirical claim, something that could theoretically be proven or disproven by studying human behavior and neuroscience. Ethical egoism, on the other hand, is a philosophical claim that belongs to the realm of moral reasoning and value judgments. It cannot be verified by scientific observation alone, but rather by rational argumentation regarding moral principles. So, while both concepts center on the individual and their interests, distinguishing between them helps you precisely identify whether you are analyzing a claim about human nature or evaluating a moral framework. This allows for a more nuanced and accurate understanding of discussions surrounding self-interest in ethical philosophy, enhancing your ability to critically assess different viewpoints.